today's new episode, we are going to talk about the reality of Bangalore's traffic. As you can see, there's a lot of construction going on here and there, and no matter how much I clean my bike, it is still going to be dirty. Would you believe it if I told you this was cleaned 3 days back? Just 3 days back. Anyway, let's head out. Excise commission. Nice. Hope there's nothing illegal there. The thing is, the road is really bad, so you can't risk any sudden movements or you might fall. So it's better to silently, slowly follow. No point honking. I mean, no point for me to honk at them. But yeah. Alright, let's go. Yep. Today you'll see a lot of people making turns without any indicators or just honking unnecessarily, or just be so lost in their ride itself that they don't remember if they're drifting to the right or to the left. Oh, nice of your car. No indicator, nothing, just turned into the other driver. Honestly, how small does he think his car is? And his struggle continues. Can't blame this man to walk on the road because there is no footpath. I was gonna overtake, but he was right there, so I did not. I could not. And this car is going to keep trying. We're just going to silently escape it. Oh, then this is you saw the Yulu. So we are at 77 subscribers right now, and if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am also trying to be increasingly regular on this platform and post more regularly. But yeah, if you're watching this and you haven't already subscribed, please try and do so. And yeah, help me grow, give me your feedback, and hopefully we can create something really good out of here. Why do people find it okay to randomly in the middle of the highway go through the gaps? Oh, nice. An entire bike right in the middle. It's one of those spots that, it's very difficult to slow down if you're on a pace. And these people need to turn, so they just immediately take a turn through the gaps on these barricades, which is very dangerous. Think about yourself, think about your family before you do all of this. It's not right. The cop right beside me is in a traffic violation. He has a phone tucked under his helmet. When I get it, they are also human, but there are better ways to do this. I feel it's not completely their fault. They have to be available always. The government issued helmets should have some sort of communication device which they can use so that they don't have to go through these violations. Because if anyone, cops need to be informed at all times, because I mean, by the time he is getting somewhere and then checking his phone for any kind of alert, things might have gone really bad. So yeah, maybe they need helmets with proper intercoms and proper helmets too. Just because they're a cop does not mean that everything should be discounted. Ow. Just have to be a little patient. The roads are nice, and if you don't step out of the house with an unnecessary urge to reach places within 10 minutes, you can still, travel with ease and reach everywhere on time. I mean, 6 to 7 kilometers is going to take 35 minutes. You can't reach there in 20 minutes. So yeah, the new Himalayan, no tail lights. Very difficult to understand, to be very honest. Like, I understand it's right there, it's glowing red, you should understand, but yeah, traditionally we are used to having one single red light. Oh no. Damn. Why, sir? Why do you must do that? Phone. Why, bro? Why? Step aside, then look at your phone. Why do you think you're capable enough to do both? By the way, he's not a cop. At least from what I could see, he was not a cop. So well, that is going on the block. She just bonked her right on the head. Not. Why are you on the other side? Why is she filming it? Alright, we are now going back home and we are continuing the series in the evening, and I really love this bike. Hero has gotten a major win with this. Hunter is also a really good one. I was telling you guys that I wish Royal Enfield bikes were more reliable, but of the fresh lot I really like the Hunter 350. For some reason I find it easier to handle also. My friend has it, and that's a very well equipped Suzuki 250 ADV. Alright, should I... Okay, you guys watch this video and let me know if I should... Oh sorry, if I should start a daily series of sorts, in which case I will, if you guys want me to. But then yeah, I mean, yeah, we can do that. Hector, where are you doing? What are you doing, Hector? Indicator is illegal or what? Wow, magic fingers out of the window. Yep, this is why the whole daily commute recording I'm trying to do, to catch these wonders and bring it to you what it is. And this person is lost in his phone. Chalo, they're looking at maps, let's not penalize them. The other day on this road, I was going and a guy was busy on his mobile phone while he was on the bike. There was a Mercedes C-Class in front of him, and the Mercedes was intercepted by an auto. So the Mercedes braked all of a sudden, and this biker guy was not looking ahead, He rammed his bike into the Mercedes tail light. Lucky for him, the most damage that happened was actually the tail light's glass breaking. But it could have, oh, Bengali. It could have gone way worse. Why is his all four indicators on? Hazard lights. Right. So it could have gone way worse, and he could have damaged more, and his entire bike's cost would have been spent in just repairing it. But I guess, I mean, still, damage is damage. So yeah, just don't be on your phone when you're you know, on your bike. Pay attention to the road. Anything can happen. In this case, nobody was injured, luckily, but you know, things can go really bad really fast. It's a really pretty BMW right in front of me, and every time I look at a BMW, I think of the NFS game. Used to spend hours and hours over there. Back in Old Trafford. It's only during high periods that the traffic will be slow, but other than that, it's not that bad. See, some places sometimes it will get really congested and it becomes an issue, but the city has also expanded like really rapid. Any city going through that much expansion without any planning is bound to face all of these issues. To here, opposite lanes here. This particular lane is notorious for people coming from the other end. Opposite side driving is very rampant in this particular stretch. So if you are a cop watching this, or if you know someone who's a cop and you have easy access to them, please let them know. And if there's any in the video, right there. Matlab, no civic sense. You can't blame the traffic when people are such idiots. It's not about the traffic at that point. It's about the idiots who decide that they'll risk everyone's life by coming on the other side. And believe me, as a biker, I've seen these people so many times. There's so many accidents that have happened because of these people. Look at this uncle. Look at that uncle. Absolutely no shame. You could just go a little ahead, take a U-turn, but no, you want shortcuts in life. And that is how accidents happen. This is the only place in HSR that gets busier as the night goes on. Like the high street is apparently open till 1 or 2 o'clock, and it gets busier and busier as the night goes on. And like I was saying, everybody is in a rush to get home. Now the Dominar will not let anyone pass. And the Wagoner behind it is also not going to let anyone pass. Why? Because they can. So, tit for tat. Thing is, if you're being nice in these situations, you'll be stuck there forever. So that's a real challenge here. Also, there should be a signal there. Just saying. I would appreciate if there was a signal there. Also, if you guys are in and around HSR, you should all visit Gear Total Riding, GTR, in HSR. And it's amazing if you are looking for riding gear and stuff. They have really good collection, and they're not in a rush to sell to you, which is a good thing. They are rider first. So what they do is they'll show you your options, they'll take you through an explanation, and if you're satisfied, then you buy it. Which is, thankfully, I got that here with them, because otherwise it's a little difficult when everyone is trying to sell you something and They sell a product, they get the money, but you buy and then you can't buy something, you can't exchange it or buy something better. Like, it's expensive. Money is not easy, so it kind of messes up your trust factor and everything. So it's important that you find the right places where you can buy from, this being one of them. Personal experience. And yeah, so I guess we've pretty much solved Bangalore's traffic mystery today. It can get busy, but like, be patient, everything will be fine. If you're in a rush, you'll never reach on time. Damn, that rhymed. This also rhymed. Wow, well timed. Dr. Seussed it completely. And with that, we'll close today's vlog. Stay tuned. Let me try and do this like a daily thing, and if it catches up, it catches up. I hope you guys are engaging, and you guys can, let me know in the comments what do you feel about my vlogs and whether you like it or not. With that, good night.